barrels per day.
190 to 166.
There's apples under pressure.
You buy stocks on Tuesday and sell them on Friday.
Market is as volatile as you'll ever see.
Traders saying this is the craziest day they have ever seen in these markets. Veteran traders saying they've never seen anything like it. The movement in oil.
Hello guys, it's Max here from Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode where today we're going to be analysing the crude oil markets. Now, just before I start today's video, anyone who's interested in joining my signal service, please do not hesitate to visit my website, dailymarketmovements.com. I charge a very small fee, that's a joining fee, sorry, of $29.99, so a very decent price. But let's talk about the crude oil markets. Crude oil is struggling ever so slightly during today's trading session. In fact, the swing lows were all the way down at $101 a barrel, but we have since paired the majority of those losses, but we're still down for the day, down at just shy of $104 a barrel. Now, I am bearish here for crude oil. We've broken out of this bullish wedge. We've gone and hit the next target, which of course was a 200-day EMA as I predicted, and we've bounced rather nicely. I also predicted that as well. I said, what we're seeing now is this typical technical movement where you break out of a pattern, you go and test the new floor, and then you find support there, you go and test the previous floor as the new resistance. That's what's happening right now, and then this is where I'm looking for us to get a nice rejection here, and then that will then of course create that follow through where we go and take out the 200-day EMA and go and trade down towards $80 a barrel. But for that to happen, an explosive move for us to break the 200-day EMA, because of course guys, the 200-day EMA is a key support in this market, but you need a fundamental for that to happen. And what is this week? Well, fantastic. What a coincidence. We've got Joe Biden traveling to Saudi Arabia, trying to basically beg the Saudi king to increase input and supply to the global market, and I think that he will be successful. I've seen many comments on my YouTube channel last week with folks saying, no Max, Joe Biden's not going to be successful, but I think that's highly unlikely. I know that Joe Biden and the Saudi king don't really see eye to eye on many occasions, but the fact that Joe Biden traveling all the way to Saudi Arabia, I think that there is going to get, there is going to be some business that gets done there. And of course, it's not going to come, cheaply or freely. Of course, there's no such thing as a free lunch. The US are going to have to offer something to the Saudis, but I think that deal will get done, and at the end, it will basically result in more supply being put on the markets here, and I think that will be very bearish for the price of crude oil, and we will ultimately see a breakdown towards the 200-day EMA. And of course guys, we are also entering into a recession. Last week we had the 5- and 2-year yield go way below zero. That was the spread, of course, and that pretty much tells us that we are going to be in a recession definitely within the next 12 months. And of course, what does that do to the crude oil price? Well, you only have to look historically. If we just go back to the 2008 and 2009 financial crisis, and I'm not saying that this recession is going to be as bad as that one, but if we go all the way back to 2008, 2009, as you can see, crude oil was extremely bullish. In fact, it was more bullish than what it is now. We were trading at $146 a barrel, and look how bearish we got. We sliced below the 200-day EMA, and we did go as low as $33 a barrel. Again, not saying that's going to happen again here, but what I am saying is that I'm very bearish, and I think that we go down to at least $80 a barrel.
5 million barrels per day.
190 to 166.
There's apples under pressure.
You buy stocks on Tuesday and sell them on Friday.
Market is as volatile as you'll ever see.
Traders saying this is the craziest day they have ever seen in these markets. Veteran traders saying they've never seen anything like it. The movement in